Morning ritual for people who think deeply.
Zen AM.
Hey man, you talking today.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. Time for Zen AM. Start off with some breath work.
That's right. That's right. What is up? Welcome to another episode of Zen AM. I'm your host, Nehemiah. We got Darian DTB, Brooks Lutando in the building. It is Monday, August 17th. We had a little break going on. I was traveling last week.
Darian back to school break.
Yeah, he was back. Now we back. We had a little back to school break. Summer break is over, y'all. We are back like we never left. Hope y'all missed us because we missed y'all. And of course, every single time we leave, there's so much stuff happening in the world. Always so many things to cover that we never get to cover it all in just one episode. So we're going to see how far we get. We also don't know what we're going to be talking about today. So it's going to be a surprise for y'all just as much as us. But there's just so much to catch up on, man. How was your week? I can't even say weekend. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. It was much needed. Last week was very busy with me for work, on call. Then I had some training to do. 3-day training course, 8 hours a day. But it is what it is.
What was you training for?
My ITIL certification.
Yeah, so for all those out there who may not know what that is, what is that?
So basically,
folks out there like myself.
So it's information technology. It's a library certification, basically, workflow and practice of IT. So basically, better streamline processes and things like that. Got
you. All right. Well, congrats. And you finished it?
I finished it. I got to take the test, though. Okay. I got until like November, but I'm going to take it next week for sure.
All right, man. Congrats. We know how that goes. Always adding new certificates, always adding new education to the curriculum. I think nowadays, more than ever, it's just always important for us to stay learning. I think that the new superpower is going to be those people who can constantly stay up to date with everything and can stay learning. I don't think it's going to be the person that knows everything. I think it's going to be the person that's able to adapt to what's being thrown in front of us. Because,
most definitely.
You know what I mean? I feel like the world that we know is changing. Technology is changing, and it's affecting all of the markets. So what you used to do as far as marketing goes, even like editing and film and stuff like that, it's changed, So as long as we can stay up to date.
Yeah, and one of the things that the instructor asks, like, what would you like to learn? And it's like, I just want to be a sponge and just be able to absorb information and still be learnable and teachable as I grow older and older. So that's one of the things that I strive to try to stay humble about, is like always wanting to learn and receive knowledge from anybody at any time.
Right. That's dope, man. Because you never know who can be a teacher, right? And you also never know who is God in disguise. And that's kind of the principle that I've been trying to face. It's like, you never know who is in front of you. And a lot of times we either let it we either judge a book by its cover. We let words that they say, outfits that they wear, all types of stuff. And even our own experience, if we're in the room with somebody and sometimes we just automatically think we know more than them, know? And I think that that's one of the most dangerous places to be mentally, because you keep yourself kind of stifled. And it's it adds a whole level of judgment to it. And I was just watching this show Ted Lasso recently, and I don't know if you've seen it, but I love that show. And he was just talking about how people always underestimate them and how instead of, they always like had him figured out instead of being curious.
Mm-hmm.
And in curiosity, they would have asked him certain questions to be able to, you know, he was in the dart competition. He was like, well, for instance, if you was curious, you would ask me how many times I ever played darts, which you didn't. And I would have told you, I played every day. Boom, started killing them in the dart game, you know. Mm-hmm. So for me, that was a lesson. Like, yo, any place that I'm assuming, let's go ahead and start getting that out.
Yeah, and I was I did talk to some family members on both sides. So I talked to 2 of my cousins on my mom's side, and I also talked to Pinky and Boo Man this weekend. Briefly. So that was good. No, man, actually it wasn't briefly. Me and Pinky, we had a nice conversation, and I'm thankful for that. And then was able to chop it up with Boo Man as well. So that was nice, just to reach out to some familiar faces and just do like a checkup, basically.
Yeah.
And how everybody is doing.
Absolutely. Shout out Boo Man, shout out Pinky. He actually in here right now.
Yeah. Then I watched that Ravens game. Then I watched the Clarissa Shields fight. So
okay.
It was a good weekend. Paid pickleball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm getting back in my bag. So yeah.
Yeah.
How was your week, man? Enough about me.
Man, it's not about me, man. I live through y'all, man.
Nah, we live through each other, man.
I don't do nothing. My week was straight, man. I'm learning right now. I'm learning myself. I just finished I went to Tulsa.
Okay.
Completely forgot about that. I be forgetting what I be doing. Don't ask me that day, but it's on my calendar. I got a new calendar up here. So I went to Tulsa, had a shoot with the company that I work with, knocked that out the park. I just finished a Facebook master class for Facebook ads. So knock that out. I'm pretty much learning new stuff about how to grow businesses, especially service businesses, all of the stuff that I feel like is missing in my arsenal. I know how to build a business. I know how to do branding. I know how to do some marketing, but I don't really know. I don't know how to scale. So now I'm learning how to go from 0 to, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. So I'm learning all of the missing parts to be able to scale. So I did that. I watched some UFC fights. What else? There was something else. So I told y'all that Fridays I'm back in the studio, but instead of it just being studio, every Friday is hobby time. So I spend time on a hobby, and it doesn't necessarily have to be music. So I finalized the first episode, but I wrote the first 8 episodes of my TV show.
Yo, that's good, man.
And I'm gonna be able to drop that. So I got my own vertical series that's dropping. So I was like, I'm not writing the movie. I'm not writing anything that I can't produce from my laptop right now. So I'm creating a vertical series that I'll be able to do all with AI, and I'll be able to put myself in it. So I wrote the whole first 8 or 9 episodes, got that locked in. So I'm excited to be able to, I'll have a first episode like for y'all to be able to watch like this week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be dope.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's solid. And spent some time with God on Sunday, church, reading, and that's pretty much it, man. My life is simplified right now. Pretty much, I'm reading this book. It's talking about most of your time should be going, I think it's called PQO, and it is primary qualified outputs. So it's like most of your time should be going to the activities that's going to get you to the next level. So you need to write out the 5 steps, and most of your time needs to be going to those 5 steps of implementation. Mm-hmm. So you're not just burning time with busy work that doesn't get you anywhere, doing this and that. So I spent time and wrote out my 5 most important tasks that would get me to the next level. And that's really where most of my time is getting spent now.
That's fire, man. That's fire. We all grown, we all elevating, we all making time for ourselves, because it's chaotic, man. This world is getting chaotic by the day. So sitting in solitude, growing, learning more about yourself day in and day out. I feel like that's the way to be these days.
Absolutely. Pinky want to know how the Clarissa fight was. I saw some of the highlights.
Y'all know me. Clarissa knocked me out. I ain't make it to that fight. That was a long card, bro. So I started watching the Zeus fights around like 6:30. Then the Ravens game came on. Then I switched back to the Clarissa Shields fight. I seen the co-main event. I woke up and I seen Clarissa walking out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm up, perfect timing. Man, she must have hit me with a 3-piece and put me right out. I woke up, my screen was just frozen. So I looked it up. She won by knockout. So shout out to Clarissa Shields. It was in Atlanta. I was going to go to the fight. I couldn't justify those prices.
What was the price?
It was like $6.
$6 for Clarissa?
Yeah. $6, $400. I know, but you know. One thing about Atlanta, because there's not a lot of like public size events besides sporting events. When boxing comes to Atlanta, everyone comes out with the furs. You think they Frank Lucas and stuff like that. So it's a lot of heavy hitters come out. And I wasn't going to spend $180 to $200 on some nosebleed seats. So I was like, I couldn't justify paying like $300 to $400.
Right. Yeah. Did you watch the Ray J and Orlando fight?
Yeah, I did see that. See that.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it was funny. Ray J won that fight. Of course, it was comedic. They got booed though.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I think they fought maybe 3 2-minute rounds for like 90 minutes or 45 seconds. They was just walking around the ring, just like pacing each other.
Oh goodness.
So I mean, it was far as comedy, it was good, but for boxing, nah, it wasn't.
I reached out. I was hype. I don't know what it was on Saturday. I was hype. So I reached out to this company. I'm gonna see if they get back. I might try to jump in the ring.
Okay.
I might try to jump in the ring. Well, I don't know why this thing keep doing thumbs down. I ain't got my hands up. maybe it's the universe saying, sit your ass down. Maybe he's like, you better not. Like, you better not. You better not. Sit your ass down. I was like,
I think that'd be dope though.
I feel like, because, since I'm not training for the challenge, I feel like training for something always motivates me. And I was like, man, I always wanted to at least have one fight.
We can probably get that set up, man. We need to reach out to Aiden.
Yeah.
He got brand risk.
Yeah.
You got a name behind it. I think that'd be a nice thing to get into.
Yeah, so I'm gonna holler.
And they do either or. They do UFC, bare knuckles, or boxing.
Definitely not doing no bare knuckles.
Yeah. That's how Ray J got knocked out like that.
I'm too pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do UFC. I'll do a UFC fight, like a celebrity UFC fight, not even a fighter.
Right.
But I definitely get that, especially with a wrestling background. I've been to body slam somebody so hard they wouldn't even know it hit them, man. But the boxing, I was like, man, I want to train for something. I don't want to train for no 5K or no 3K or no 10K. Like, give me something where, I get an intro, I get to walk out, I get to choose music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call my man. I'm gonna call Chucky. Have Chucky perform when I come out.
Have him walk you out. There's an AM family gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
Come on, man.
Gonna be there.
I'm putting somebody on their back.
Yeah.
I'm putting somebody on their back. Like, I'm gonna be Muhammad Ali out there. They're gonna be like, bruh, they're gonna think I was a professional if they put me out there. Already I know I'm gonna win on cardio.
Not to switch things up, but I definitely want to show gratitude. You lost a castmate over the week,
right?
Tyler Duckworth.
Yep.
I definitely want to send my prayers and condolences to his friends, family, and his castmates. I definitely wanted to do that because I know we didn't make the show last week.
Yeah, that was on my list of things to talk about. Tyler, you know, he was there wasn't nobody like Tyler, man. He used to laugh with his whole body. He had this whole alternate character when he would dress up in his drag called her Tundra. We did my first challenge together, which was we did the Gauntlet 3 together. So we did the Gauntlet 3 together, and we did All Stars 2 together, All Stars 3 together. That was like Melinda's guy. That was Melinda's guy right there. So she called me, and the word hadn't broke out yet. So I ended up actually being one of the people that like had to let people know. You know what I mean? So that was a little tough. Like I had to let like a bunch of cast members know because it didn't break yet. So let me see. I'm gonna pull up. See if y'all can see this. I'm gonna pull up this. Oh, this how far back me and Tyler go. So this is a picture of me and us back in the day.
Oh wow.
That's how far back we go, y'all.
It's fire.
Yeah, so you know, it was I reached out, you know, I had to let Tech and LT know, and then we started our group chat again. So me, LT, and Tech, we've been in a group chat, but it just hasn't really been any activity. Started a whole Real World Austin chat, so I'm in there. So basically, you know, it was cool because it reunited a lot of us who haven't talked in a while. You know, so Death does that, right? Like Death has a way of making us come together, and we always talk about this at funerals. Like we gotta start coming together outside of death. So I'm hoping that this is something that kind of unites a few of us. Even Danny from my season, you know, he hit up me and Wes like, yo, I miss you guys. I haven't seen him in years.
Oh wow.
Haven't seen him in years. So it's like, look, come out, fly out. Like when we look back at the time, what's the excuse on us not getting together? There is no excuse.
Right.
There's zero excuse. A flight is $300-$400, and you got places to stay at my house and West House. You've been to West House, more than enough.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
more than enough room. More than enough.
It's a fact.
Western mess around, have a chef there for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like when we look back, and it made me think of y'all, like the last time we even did a trip together. Like, what are the reasons? We don't have any. Like, we don't have any reasons. All of the reasons that we create to not meet up with each other are all made up reasons. None of them exist. We're all able-bodied, even if it's a road trip or something, you know? So to me, I'm just hoping that all of the stuff that we talk about as far as getting together finally start to come to fruition. And, you know, we don't let these fake life occurrences delay us from doing what matters. And that's why I sat and wrote my show on Friday.
Mm-hmm. That's fire.
That's why I sat and wrote it. I'm like, why am I not going to write this? This is something that's been on my heart. Well, I'm going to sit here and write this right now. I had the TV on in the background. I was just working. I was like, Glenn, take a break from work. And I had the Anderson Silva story up on TV, and he has his own show. And I was like, man, write your show. Write your show right now. Boop, write your show right now. So I just went in and just started talking to the homie Claude. I was like, this is what I'm thinking. This is my life. Claude was like, this is your life? What? Like bugging out, reminding me of how crazy of a story, you know, that I have and a lot of us have. So Tyler was one of those ones, man. We wasn't like best friends, so I didn't do what a lot of people like to do with social media, and then now start putting up all these posts and stuff. You know what I mean? I paid my respects. I put up a story, but that was it. I will leave some comments, but I didn't want to start going through old ass pictures, trying to find a picture of me and him together and be like, oh my God, look, and then try to get some engagement. You know, I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people that uses death to try to get social media engagement. You know, I'll pray for him. I'll pray for his family, pray for everybody affected. And, you know, we lost a good one, man. Tyler was funny. Tyler was very, very funny and very smart. I think he was like a history teacher, but smart. You didn't? Oh no, I don't think you met him.
No, I don't think he came out, but I do remember All-Star Season 2.
Yeah.
The moments that he had on there, as well as 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wanted to do that. Sorry if I jumped the gun, but I was scrolling the news and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, that it hit everywhere. People, TMZ everywhere. That joint hit. It went from Melinda calling me to Tina called her, and Tina was in communication with her mom and his boyfriend. And then Melinda called me, and then I had to call. So the word hadn't even broke. Wes didn't know. I had to let Wes know. Wes didn't know. LT, Tex, Cyrus, Emily, Aviv, reached out to Ryan, reached out to Tina, just started reaching out to people, because sometimes when you don't do show for like a year or so, sometimes you get a little disconnected, you know? So I was like, let me just reach out to some of my cast members. I ain't talked to them in a while.
And that's where I'm at like now in life, is just trying to reach out and establish as many bonds and connections that I can. I had a conversation with somebody that I didn't know, and I was like, I told him, I said, I don't know you, but I feel like if you want to do something and I have the knowledge and I don't share or pour into you, I feel like I failed you as a person.
Right.
And I was like, I don't even know you to even say that, but that's just how I feel. It's like, I want to be able to help anybody in any way that I can, if it's through conversation, if it's through creative ideas, if it's just checking up on them. So, and I know it's tough because you feel like you reach out to everyone, but it just be that one person be like, dang, I ain't do an inventory check, or I haven't just texted them and say, hey, thinking about you. And I know we're not supposed to put that on us, but it's kind of hard when you got a big family, you got a lot of friends.
Right. So I think the trick to that too, and what I'm learning, is birthdays. I'm starting to put people's birthdays in my phone. So even if you just reach out on a birthday, even if it's a text, happy birthday, whatever, you know what I mean? Then even once a year, you get to holler at them. You know what I'm saying? Because then we know years goes, it's already August. We already been doing Zen AM for a year next month. That's how fast years go.
Yeah, you right. And I don't know who I was talking to, but I go back in the day. Our grandparents only had 2 forms of communication, the phone or mail, and they was able to stay in contact with everyone. Everybody. It's like the more technology we have, the we lose connection. We got FaceTime, we got Snapchat, social media, phone, and we not connected. I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna put myself to blame. I'm not pointing a finger at everyone. I feel like I'm a part of the problem as well.
It's social media. And social media, shout out to Lisa, shout out to Mantis. It's social media because social media has made us feel more connected than we really are. So if you on your feed and somebody pop up and you just like a picture or something, we equate that to the same thing as reaching out to them.
Yeah,
and it's not.
True.
And it's not. So because social media allows us to watch what people are doing and have going on in their life, it makes us it gives us an excuse not to have to reach out because we already feel like we're caught up. You know, oh shoot, I just saw such and such was in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, such doing this. Oh, such and such is this. Such and such is this. So, you know, it's a blessing and a curse because we get to see, but we don't really get to engage.
You talking.
And we, you know, and I was thinking about that because I was texting people and I'm like, hey, how are you? Hold on. No, I haven't talked to you in years. When's a good time to catch up? Tell me when's a good time for us either FaceTime or call. I'm not about, if I haven't talked to you in years, a text is not justice because texts go dry. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Things are good. All right, bet. That's not engaging. That's not catching up. You don't know what's happening in their life. You don't get to hear their voice. You don't know what's happening. So to me, you know, I reached out to a couple of people this weekend and I'm like, well, what's your calendar like? Let me know when you got time to catch up. Because even these little texts, we'll text back and forth. I'm like, yo, I ain't talked to you in a while. Let's catch up. So to me, that's where I'm at. Like I told you, every Sunday is friend or family day to where I call somebody, you know, that I haven't talked to in a while.
Right.
You know? So that's what I started at. And I did it this Sunday. I didn't call anybody. I was texting them trying to set up the call. You know what I mean? Because now when you call somebody randomly, you know, a lot of times it's like just showing up at their house randomly now. You know what I mean? People treat the phone like that. It ain't like it used to be, you know, where they be, you know what I'm saying? Like they be, you know what I mean?
I just learned that 3 months ago talking with my uncle. And it wasn't like him being disrespectful or anything like that, but it's just like I need to value people's time to set something up. Because I would call him and he's like, I'm kind of busy right now. I can call you back. And he would call me back and I'm busy. So it's like, let's just schedule. So we know we set the intentions of, hey, this person has called me in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I can be fully engaged in that conversation. So yeah, you're right. I just learned that 3 months ago. So
yeah,
I like to try to reach out via text like, hey, can I call you in the next 15 minutes before I call? So I'm still working on it. I still call people out the blue, but I want to be able to schedule conversations and calls.
Yeah. And for some of us, it's okay. Like my boy Corey from the show called me out of the blue. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He FaceTimed me out of the blue. And to me, I don't mind it, you know? So, but some people do. So I caught up with him and it's always good. Like, oh shoot, I ain't called you in a while. I ain't talked to you in a while. And sometimes it's good to eat with that random call to let people know we thinking about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was just thinking about you, man. I wanted to call you, catch up, even if it's for a minute or two. You know, talk to my boy Leroy and Cam. I hadn't talked to them in a while. I broke the news to them. But, you know, I called him like, yo, Tyler passed, but was good with you. They got they're opening up a creative influencer studio out in Detroit, out in Michigan. So they doing some things out there. So like a content studio, I think is what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So it's good to hear from him and Cam, you know, so it's like caught up with my girl, Emily, you know what I mean? So it's like, man, it's good to catch up with these people and stop making excuses, man. Like there's no reason why we only seeing the people we love once every 3 years. So like our jobs mean more to us than the people that we love. Netflix means more to us than the people we love. Money.
You know what I think it is? I think it's we in a season of just only accepting what values us. And if we don't find value in that relationship or that conversation, it's kind of hard for us to gravitate towards that. So anything that I try to do or anything, if it's between a person, I try to make sure that it's value for them as well as myself so it can be received properly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's that season for us, man. And you're right. We put more value on the things that truly matter. And our values, I mean, he says it right here, you know.
More tech equals more distractions.
And it's true. And it's true. So, you know, I've been, this month has been recalibrating and making sure that I get back aligned and not get distracted.
But see, and it's simple, right? Because you think, right, if somebody call you already you can already prejudge how that conversation is going to be.
Right.
Oh, this person is calling. I know they about to call for this. They about to call for that. And if you're on that opposite side and you feel like nobody is reaching out, you can always say, "Hey, how can I set up maybe once a month we do a prayer call?" Right. I ain't never seen nobody deny a prayer call.
Right.
You want to add value to someone's life? You want to be in that rotation? Find out how you can create value in their life, and they're going to make time for what's valuable to them. Absolutely. And that's sometimes you got to not be selfish of, oh, I want to call and say how I feel. No, call and check up on them. Hey, just thinking about you. I want to pray for you. Or can you pray? Can we pray together? Not make it a one person thing. And then they say, oh, wow, I like how this person is level and growing. They'll answer on the first call and not wait for the third or fourth ring to pick up. So we got to start creating that value in people's lives that we want to continue to have that relationship with. Because the moment they seek no value, you're gone. Done.
You're gone. We start to see more value in the apps on our TV than we do the people in our lives.
Yep.
You know, because a lot of times, especially at our age, man, like peace is something that we value. So when people don't bring peace, then we start to be like, man, I'm not taking this call.
Right.
Person. So if you want to be somebody who people answer on the first or second ring, bring some value. And sometimes that value is just peace.
Yeah.
Sometimes that value is just peace. Hey man, I thought about a joke I want to tell you, but don't call me with them, man. I ain't been able to pay my rent. I ain't been able to do this. I ain't been able to do this. And every time I talk to you, it's some stuff.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to you, it's some stuff. Like I got to use my energy sources to make you feel better about your situation every single time we talk. Every single time we talk. Like, no, now you're going to start losing value. Not because I don't want to help you, but because it's the same thing every single time I talk to you. Now it's draining. Now you're draining the energy. We don't want things in our life that drain energy. So this is for we got to learn. Are we adding value to people? Are we bringing energy to life, or are we draining their energy? You know what I'm saying? And if we drain in energy, we got to be honest with ourselves. Why? That's because a lot of the stuff that we taking it in, we need to take to God.
Right.
We over here, don't stop taking your problems to man. Mm-hmm. Stop taking your problems to men. Stop complaining to men. This is what God said that he takes on. Mm-hmm. So start doing that. So now every single time you talk to somebody, the first thing you want to do is tell them about all the stuff that's wrong in your life. Don't know, but click. Like if it's a tragic situation or something, that's completely different. But I don't want to hear about all of your sorrows. You know what I mean? Every single time we talk. Now, if you call me and you got some issues, then I know it's real because you don't come to me with issues. You know what I'm saying? I know you really need an ear, or I know you need this. But if it's the basis of every time we talk, I'm So no, and I learned that about myself too. If I'm going through women issues, if I'm going through this, it happened really when I was spending time in Cali, where I was like about to pick up the phone. It was like, no, put the phone down. Put the phone down. Don't call Chuck. Don't call Darian. Don't call nobody. Grab that Bible. Grab that Bible. This is what God said he's for. You don't know what Chuck is. Saturday. Chuck could be with his family chilling. I don't want to take that from him. Darian could be with his family chilling. It's Saturday and it's beautiful outside. I don't want nobody's day to be affected by what I'm going through. And a lot of times it's just us needing a vent or this. So now it's like, nah, I don't use man to vent anymore. I take all that stuff to God. So that's what we need to learn to do. If we are those people who our calls don't get answered and stuff, then we need to reevaluate what kind of conversations we be having with people and be accountable.
Yeah. And another topic, or same on the same level, it's like, if you want that bond with that person, bring it to God.
Yeah.
Just sort of like a wedding, how you go in front and you say your vows. If you say, hey, I really want to build a bond with this person, schedule time when y'all both can pray.
Yeah.
Pray that y'all can seek forgiveness or growth or understanding. All we need is understanding, I believe.
Yep.
Because if I understand how you may feel, I know I should not do that to make you feel the way that you don't want to be around me.
Yep.
And that's just all we have to do is just worry about understanding. But that was another conversation I was having with my pickleball partner, which we have great conversations. And I was talking about how when people, and granted, I'm not married, but I see a lot of people say for better and for worse in their vows, but they not stand around for the worst. So it's like we got to mean what we say and say what we mean and seek forgiveness, but also go to God for that. So it was a great cut. This week opened my eyes to a lot. Like Pinky said, me and Pinky, we laughed, we bonded, we created.
Right.
I called to talk about the Tesla. So
see, and it's a light topic. That's a light topic. And when we call, are we doing? How curious are we? Let's go back to that curiosity. When we call people, how curious are we? Mm-hmm. Like if we reaching out to someone, 90% of the conversation should be us just talking to them about their life.
Right.
What's going on in your life? We don't need to let them, unless they ask. People don't be knowing what's going on with me. They be like, yo, I've been talking this whole time. What's happening with you? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Not a lot. Same old. You know what I mean? Like if I don't got a whole lot of great things, I'm same old. I'm going to I got a few templated things that I say every single time that you're going to get from me. Same old. Oh, I'm just trying to get like you. You know what I mean? I got a lot of, if I don't really want to share, then that's what you're going to get from me. So when we call people, are we asking them questions? Because most people won't get off the phone if they talking about themselves.
Right.
People love to talk about themselves.
Right.
And people love to talk to people who let them talk about themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sure like when you call, I'm sure 90% to 95% of your calls get answered.
Yeah.
Because you love to talk to people about themselves.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna tell you that's the key. If you want people to, and I'm gonna tell you, it's rare that like I get ghosted on calls. It's rare. It may be something happened. Like I've been calling my cousin for the past 2 days, but he said, "Hey man, it was fight week, football. I was out of it." But he answered on the second call when I called him. But you're right. And I was watching a podcast because I want to do something on this cruise where we grow and elevate, and I'm asking icebreaker questions at dinner.
Right.
But one of the videos I was watching, it was like, it's how we ask questions. We normally say, "Hey, how you been?"
Right.
You're gonna get the standard, "Oh, I've been good." But if you say, "Hey, what's the best thing that happened to you yesterday?"
I saw that.
Like, what's the most important thing that happened to you? And I noticed in my relationship, I've been asking, "Hey, what was your favorite thing of this week?"
Yep.
And then they light up, and then that explodes the conversation instead of getting a standard. Basically, everybody asking, "How you doing?
How are you? How you doing?
Right.
How you been?"
Oh, same old.
Same old. You ask me a basic question, I'm gonna give you a basic answer.
Basic answer. Yep.
No.
So we got to worry about re-answering it in the right way where it's welcoming and people want to express how their day was, if it was good or bad.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, because I see my mama right here.
Shout out to Aunt Tara. She says, I've been reading. I've been reaching out. Unfortunately, it hasn't been successful.
Yeah. So you got to go back and assess, right? You got to go back and assess the people that you're reaching out to. How did the old conversations go? Right? How did those go? And if they weren't aligned with pushing that energy, building that energy, then it could be a reason why people aren't answering now. Because like you said, people will prejudge a call and figure out they know exactly how it's going to go before they even pick it up. Mm-hmm. Because they're just going to judge it off the last calls. You know what I mean?
I know y'all get spam. I know y'all get bill collectors calling. You can probably already memorize their number. You know when you look at it what it's about. So you already prejudging that conversation.
Yep.
So if you're on that outside, it's up to you to be strategic in changing that. And like you said, you can start texting, hey, I would like to schedule a conversation just to talk or pray how we can grow our relationship. That sounds more inviting. I know why you want to talk to me, and it's a healthy benefit for both of us.
Yeah.
Feel like everyone want to see each other win. We don't want one person doing bad and they up. So if you call and say, hey, I want to pray and work on our relationship. Oh yeah, that's inviting. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Intrigue them. Yo, I had a crazy dream about you. Call me back. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, give us something. Give us something, you know? Yo, I just ran into somebody that said they know you. That's a lie. Mm-hmm. But I just ran into somebody that looked just like you, man. I got something for you. I got some good news for you. I'm working on this project, man. I want to get your opinion. Something. Give us something. Give us something that's in sales is called a pattern interrupt, right? Like when you're doing cold calling, people already naturally are going to be, they're already ready to hang up on somebody that they don't know. So you have to do a pattern interrupt with them to interrupt what their typical pattern is. You gotta be savvy. Mm-hmm. So you got to do that with people who could be judging the phone calls based off of the last calls. You know what I mean? Like you got to be very, very strategic. Like me, when you get off the phone with me, 9 times out of 10, you was laughing. Like laughing your butt off, something like, so most of my calls get answered, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause people don't know, I never come to them with no drama, no nothing, you know, like, so that's how you gotta be that source.
Y'all want me to give y'all a gem? I can give y'all a gem if y'all want to turn it around. I never got any rejection. Never. I never got a rejection when I call someone and ask for them to be my accountability partner. Never. I'm thinking now, hey, I could text about, hey, I'm thinking about you. Well, can you share a recipe? Or right. Hey, what was your favorite song of the week? I would like to get in tune to the type of energy and vibration you want. You ask these certain questions. Now it's not about you, it's about them, and you want to create and know and build a bond with them. So if you do things like that, you'll definitely get some response.
Absolutely. I've been reading this book. I've been reading it, changing my life. I want to share something with you. What you reading right now?
Yeah.
Tell me what book you're reading right now. What you reading right? Oh, you ain't reading nothing? What kind of books you like? I might got something for you.
Yeah.
I might got something for you. I've been in this book. Yo, you like podcasts?
Yeah.
I've been checking this one out. I might got something for you. You got what podcast you listening to? I'm trying to get on. Yo, I'm about to do a movie night this weekend. Let me know what movie I should watch.
Yep. Those are all value questions. Those are all value questions. And then once they see that there's value in it, they'll be calling you more than you call them.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's where that sitting back and assessing. If your calls are not getting picked up, that means that you aren't bringing the value that we may think we're bringing in their lives. Mm-hmm. Because if money or something valuable is on the line, we ain't picking. We not sending it to voicemail. Mm-mm. If there's $100 on the end of this, I guarantee that call gets answered every single time.
Every time, yeah.
Every single time I get off the phone with this person, they send me $100. I'm answering that. It's like, when grandma give you that card and it's gonna have that money in it, every single time grandma, first card I'm opening, I know that money gonna slide out. Mm-hmm. So what value can we bring to people, to especially family, the people that we're reaching out? How do we make our phone calls, our interactions feel like that to them?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And it shows. I mean, this conversation is helping me so much because it's steering me in a direction that I want to be as a person. But just giving that gratitude, it's a lot of things that people don't do for themselves. So even if you have conversations, say, you know what, I'm gonna bless you with a Starbucks gift card. It may be $10 on it, but that's something for you to do solitude and that person to think, you know what, this person thought about me today. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest. It's rare that people think about us.
Right.
So if we don't think about ourselves, we just out here on a float.
Yeah.
So I want to start doing things with people, just small tokens of gratitude. Like, hey, it's a $5 movie night. Hey, go ahead and take yourself to the movie.
Yeah. And there's a trick to cold calling, right? I'm gonna give y'all an intro, right? And it gives people an exit out. Because sometimes cold calling, what happens? You pick up the phone and it's always the same. It's that energetic, hey, how's it going? Like, you know, it's a sales call. Click. Hey, how you doing? Hey, this such blah, blah, blah business, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Click. You know, it's a sales call. So there's a trick that, one, your tone. What's your tone when you talk to them? You know what I mean? So in sales, the speed of your voice, and then also giving them an exit early on, right? And this is how you do in a sales call. Hey, is this Darian? Hey, Darian, this is Nehemiah. I was just calling from Peak Lead AI. Hey, I know I'm catching you out of the blue here, but if you have a minute, I'll let you know why I called, and you can let me know if it's relevant or not. Boom. That gives them a chance to get out the call if they want. And 9 times out of 10, like, yeah, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. Hey, do you have half a second? Hey, I'll let you know why I'm calling. So one of the things we could do with people, as soon as they pick up, hey, what's up, man? I ain't talked to you in a while, man. I was just thinking about you. I ain't want nothing. I just want to say what's up. Instantly, you know exactly what the whole point of the call is. You know that you give the call, especially if they don't want to talk to you or you give them the ability to know that this is going to be quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I ain't want nothing. Mm-hmm. I just thought about you. I just want to say what's up. So now boom, you know exactly what the call is right off the bat. Oh, this is my homie call and say what's up. Now your defenses are down, mm-hmm. right? But you call and you be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Boom, boom, boom. A lot of times we sit in there, especially if it's not someone who brings value, we're sitting there waiting for the punchline. I know this person's going to ask me for some money. I know they're going to do this. What's the real reason why they calling? You know what I'm saying? But if you instantly tell them, I was watching TV. This dude look just like you. I just want to say what's up. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Now we know exactly why they calling, and it makes our defenses go down. Oh, okay. They don't want nothing. I just reminded them, son, hey, what's up, man? I'm good, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute too. But we have to have that pattern interrupt, especially if our callers aren't getting answered and stuff. Hey, man, I ain't want nothing. I just want to say what's up real quick. I ain't want nothing. And I'll text somebody, hey, I ain't want nothing. I just want to drop you a line. So they be like, oh, okay. So we let them know immediately. Immediately. I don't want to take too much of your time, man. I know it's Friday. You with the family, man. I was just thinking about you.
Right.
Like, no, man, I got time. But if they don't know what the punchline is, their defense is going to be up, especially if a lot of the calls that you didn't had, you taking value away from them. You asking them for something, whether it is money or whether it is their energy. So if a lot of the calls are you taking value from them, it's not going to get answered.
Yeah.
It's not going to get answered. Every single time this person calls, I only talk to this person whenever they want something. I'm not answering this call. This person never calls me. Oh, this person calling, they must want something. Yeah. And that's what we don't want. When people see our number, that's the energy we don't want them to have ever. So we have to reassess, once again, like you said, are we bringing value or are we taking value away? Mm-hmm. And if we learn to bring value, I promise you, no matter where you go in life, you will always get promoted. You will always have a job. You will always get invited to the parties, if Wes is having anything, he's inviting me.
Yeah.
If Wes is having anything, sometimes it'll just be me and his family, not even the friends he went to high school with. Because I'm coming in, I'm bringing values. I'm bringing value. You got to see it firsthand when we
no, that's it. Because I'm gonna tell you, Nehemiah showed up with a little bit too many people on the guest list, and it wasn't an issue.
I walked in, the husbands of the people, the relative, everybody. When you pulled up to the Challenge Mania and we pulled up to Wes's house, it was like, because you brought it to my attention.
Yeah. And they treated, and I can vouch for Chuck as well, they treated us like we was on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Love and respect and everything. So you're right, and that gets passed down. The value that you bring, when you bring other people up under you, they'll receive that same value.
Yep. 100%. If Wes introduced me to somebody, they get my utmost respect.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, this your guy? This is my guy too.
Yep.
This is my guy too. But if you don't bring value, like, this is my guy, I'm like, this who you hang out with? You probably.
Right. Yep.
You probably the same as him. You may not be, but this is how we judge it. Oh, you like, okay, you probably on the same level. So to me, like, especially in that challenge world, everything, I bring nothing but value. Like I'm sitting there talking with the spouses, especially the women cast members. I'm sitting there with their husbands, bringing value, laughing, joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all want to hang out. They all, because I'm just giving nothing but positive energy, positive vibes. They know like they wives are safe around me. I ain't about no tomfoolery. I ain't doing nothing sneaky. I look out for them. You know what I'm saying? So
now you stating facts, man. I don't even know how we ain't even know we was going here today, but adding that value, man, it's so much into adding that value, and you don't know who it's gonna help when you bring along the way. Because I'm pretty sure if you had a question about something, or if I had a question about something and you didn't have the answer, you'd be like, let me hit my man West up. He said, and you would get the straight answer if it was coming through him. So it's like, we got to make sure that we add in value in any of these conversations or relationships that we have. So when we need to call, hey, my kid wants to start playing tennis or pickleball. Hey, do this, have him go here, get this, you get that. But if I'm feeling like there's no value, oh man, they just jobbing. They're not really about it. So it's we gotta add value. We gotta add value.
Yeah. And one of the ways we do that, and this is the circle back, is don't project any of your ish on people. Don't project. Start taking your BS to God. Start taking it. That is what God is for. That is what the Bible talks to us about. Don't take your stuff to man. We've gotten so used to thinking that man can solve our problems, but man can't solve our problems. Man can only make us feel better about our problems. But in return, man is feeling worse about us because we taking value every single time we getting value from man for our problems. Don't do it. Don't do it. You want it to where people have to pry information out of you. That's what you want. You want people, look, man, what's really going, like, you want it to where people be like, man, I need to know what's happening in your, like, you want them to need to be man, you always asking me questions. I need to know what's going on with you. I need this. I need to know. And that's the space that you want to be, to where people feel like in sales, right? You have to give away so much value that people want to give you money. And you can't be asking people for money. You got to give away so much free stuff that people want to give you their money. And this is what Alex Hormozi talks about. If you go to his YouTube page, it's nothing but value. He has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos of nothing but value, stuff that should cost money. And he gave away the trick. So this is the trick. You give the secret away for free and you sell the implementation. So what that means is, if I know this is the social media prompt to make you go viral, right? Instead of me selling you that social media prompt to make you go viral, that's what I give away for free in 100 videos. Use this prompt, use this prompt, use this prompt, use this prompt. That's the secret, and I'm giving it away for free. There's going to be people out there who don't have the time to do it themselves. They're going to find so much value. Look, do it for me. I don't have the time to do it. Do it. I'll pay you to do it. You know what you're doing. Now we're selling the implementation of that secret. So that's what our lives need to be. We give away the secret for free. I was just check out this book, check out this movie. And that's why we ask people questions. What do you have going on in your life? Because now we know what they have going on in their life. And now I know, oh, these are all of the things of value that I can add to that. This is what you're trying to do. Oh, let me call my mans. You trying to start a business? Let me call my mans. I'm gonna put you in touch with my mans. Let me send you over. Same thing I did with Corey. Corey's like, I'm running a business. Oh, what business books are you reading? I need to learn about branding. I'm asking, what branding books are you reading? Let me send you some stuff. He's like, yeah, I need some audio books that I could. Oh, I got you. You tell me what you got going on, and I'm gonna show you all the areas where I can help you improve that, and it costs you nothing. That's the value that I'm able to bring. So when we ask more questions about what they got going on in their life and help push them to that, now you are somebody that they hold high, because they're gonna be like, man, that joint helped me so much. When you did this, man, I was right here. And that if you wouldn't have sent me that book, I would have boom. Now we are valuable to them.
Let me tell you, man, how you doing? Like you saying, is a basic question.
Yeah.
You're going to get a basic answer. But the more you tap in, man, we in rare form today.
I
I don't even see your concoction. I normally see you whipping it up over there.
I got a little late.
It's all good, man. You got up with God's time.
Yeah,
Amen.
I got a little late. I got to get some new things too, because my little tops taste rusted. I put them in the dishwasher, so those little tops, I be doing it. They got a little rust in them now. So them things be tasting real metallic-y. Like,
and I'm gonna tell you, seeking knowledge.
Yeah.
When you seek knowledge, you learn things. I'll be open with us. I know you do cook, but you don't prefer to cook. And I'm like, look, I'm doing this meal prepping. You can go to Sprouts, you can go to Trader Joe's, and they package it up. That's another added value to our conversations that when we talk, like, man, I tried it out. It's pretty good. Like, I tell everybody about that. So it's like when you do more, when you try new things, your value rises, your stock rises. And that's what I look for. If I'm on social media, I'm looking for, okay, what's some good date nights, or what's some good activities?
Right.
Oh, they got wineries, they got strawberry picking, they got candle making classes. Those add value to you as a person, that people want to call you or be around you or just get information and knowledge.
And you just hit a golden goose right there. You just showed how to flip it, how to now make people call you. Mm-hmm. We talking about calling, getting our calls answered. How do you make it to where they call you? You give them some gems like you did with me. Hey, Whole Foods got the 35 for the boom. Yeah. When I do it, the first thing I'm gonna do is reach out to you. Yeah. Now I'm calling you. Hey, man, I tried that joint, man. I got the salmon on the joint, man. Yeah. Fire, man. Look, I'm sending you pictures now. I'm engaging. Look at this. Boy, I put it in the air fryer, man. $35. I got 4 meals, man. This is solid. I got to try the Sprouts one now. So not only are we adding value now, they reaching out to you to let you know what they implemented from the value that you gave them.
Talk that talk.
Look, man. Hey. Look. Hey, look.
Man, we just dropped so much game that if it's anybody that you wanted to talk to and you haven't been able, and because I'm gonna be honest, that was me. That was me. And I had to realize I'm not adding value to this person's life.
Right.
As much as this person wants to be around me, as much as this person wants to talk to me, I'm not adding value.
Right.
It doesn't make sense for them to stop what they're doing that adds value to them lives just to talk to me. That's selfishness.
Right.
And I had to learn, I need to get out that selfish mind state of learning, okay, I want this person around me. I love this person. Let me create ways that it's valuable.
Yeah.
Okay, they have free time on their hand. They don't need to be thinking about work. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the gym. Let's go bowling. Let's go to the arcade. Now we're living in the moment. It brings value. Man,
hey, look, man. You don't take nothing from this one. You don't take nothing. Shout out Pinocchio.
Pinocchio!
Hey, look, if y'all don't get no value from this, and then on the receiving end, right? If somebody calls you and asks you how you doing, you better not say something bad. You better not. Because what happens is when people call and ask us how we doing, a lot of times we look at that as an invitation to start venting. No, that's not an invitation. When somebody asks you how you doing, they don't want to hear the bad stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, same old man, just over here dealing with this. We don't want to hear what you're dealing with. Don't tell people what you're dealing with. They say how you doing. They didn't ask what are you dealing with. Those are two different things. But we don't want to hear what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? They asked.
But see, I would agree with you, but I would blame the person that's asking the question first. Because how you doing is a basic question. So it's in your mind. I'm just surviving. I'm just holding on. Where me, it's like, hey, I'm doing a prayer call. What's something that you need prayer for? And then they can spill what they going through. You see how I flipped it around? And I'm gonna tell you, I just learned this literally 36 hours ago. So I'm still learning, and I want to find books where I can read. Because I ask dry questions. I'm antisocial. I'm to myself, and I want to get out of that. And that's why they had these little card games that I'm taking on a cruise. So when we at dinner, I can ask these icebreaker questions so we can lighten up the room. But you're right. I believe when you ask that how you doing, it's, oh, I'm just holding on, or I'm just making it. No, it's like, hey, tell me some exciting things. What was the first one of the best things that happened to you this week? Or if you need prayer this week, what can I pray for you this week? And then it allowed them to say, okay, they'll be able to open the floor of what they want you to know. Instead of being, curious all the time.
Well, we also gotta stop venting. Period. Rather somebody asking you how you doing. Imagine if your boss asked you how you was doing. Or imagine if you was at the bus stop and a stranger asked you how you was doing. Are you gonna start venting immediately? Are you gonna start telling them all the bad stuff? Like if you at a pub and you meet some people from a different country, hey man, how are you doing? Are you gonna start talking about all the bad stuff in your life? Because now
it depends.
Reality. I'm not, but that means you got to change how you are. That means that you're a bad communicator. That means that you're a bad communicator because they're not your therapist.
No, so let me ask you a question. You said that if the first thing, don't go to man, go to God. So if I go to God, I just wish that I could have someone that I can talk to and vent to. Boom, automatically you reach to someone and they come asking not the basic questions, but hey, you look down, is everything okay?
That's different.
I feel like that's when okay.
Someone says you look down, is everything okay? That's different.
Right.
Calling you, they up like I ain't talked to my man in a minute. Hey, you bringing them down.
Right.
They was up here when they called you.
Right.
But that's a different call if someone asks you, can I pray for you this? But most of the time when somebody call you and they say how you doing, they don't want to hear the bad stuff.
Right.
You're gonna bring them down. That's projecting. That's trauma dumping. That's all of this other stuff that they talk about in therapy. That's not what people want to hear 9 times out of 10. My day was going great when I called. You know what I'm saying? But there's a time and a place for that. Somebody's like, no, how you really doing? That's a different. But if you start off with the good, because even in yoga and even in these other practices where you're trying to give people constructive criticism, you never start with the bad first.
Right.
You always start with the good. But we don't do that when we trauma dump. Hey, how you doing? We're going to go straight to the bad.
That's true.
To the no. Flip that. Oh, man, I got back into working out. I got this. Now, if you want to add something trauma there, it's not as bad because you didn't give them some good stuff. Oh, man, I'm back in the gym. I started eating healthy. I've been struggling with this rent, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Now you got them. They get to pick and choose now which topic they want to dive deeper into. Mm-hmm. What's going on with the rent? Or they could be like, "Oh, you been eating healthy?" They gonna let you know which one. You been eating, what kind of stuff you been eating lately? Oh, you back on the workout? What kind of workouts? You know what I'm saying? They're going to dive in, but we have this, especially in our family, we're so used to dumping all of our stuff immediately. Don't nobody want to hear that because we all got our own stuff that we dealing with. So when we making these phone calls, a lot of times there's also some selfishness in there because we want some value too. And sometimes that value comes from hearing the people close to us doing good.
Right.
Sometimes it comes from us hearing the good in somebody's life. That also brings value too. Mm. Oh man, I just got off the phone with such. He doing good, man. He got a new girl in his life. They about to have a baby. They about to do this. That's value in itself. Because it's not about what a person says. It's about how you feel when you get off the phone with them.
So that's all.
That's what it's about. So if I feel good when I get off the phone with you, there's going to be more of that. If I don't, there's going to be less of it. So you got to decide. You can talk about the bad stuff in your life, but you could still make somebody feel good when they get off the phone.
Right.
You could be be of inspiration.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what happened to me? Man, they try to take everything from me. They try to say everything. I got hit with the boom, boom, boom. So then what I did was I flipped it and boom, boom, boom. And I see the message in it and I know, oh, boom. So it got me on this. And if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have been here. So I'm grateful and boom, boom, boom. And they're going to be like, damn, that's inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Dang. Homeboy went through that. I could go through anything. Now it's inspiring. Now you're not dumping. You showing them a problem and then a solution. So now I'm not using you to try to solve my problem. I'm just showing you how I solve my problem. I don't need you to solve my problem. Woo!
You in red form, man. You in red form. Take a sip.
Man.
We ain't know what we was going today with this, y'all. I ain't even gonna be, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really did not know. He hit me up, what, 7:58 with the link.
I ain't even know what time. I know. I looked at 7 o'clock. I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, oh man, I gotta go and release it. It's kind of late. Let me go try to so I'm not sitting in the middle of the show. So yeah, man, and and this is this stemmed from Tyler. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? So this is what life can do. Life and death, like death can bring more life. Death can open up areas because it makes us do more reflecting. Yeah. And a lot of us go through the motions without reflecting. So that's the reason why having a weekly review with yourself is important, because now you stay in reflection mode. And then you get to the point where you start reflecting every day. And that's what a gratitude journal is all about. Yep. That's why you do your gratitude journal every night. You don't do it every week. So now every single day you reflecting. Every single day you sitting down. And we don't have trauma. We don't have trauma journals. What do we have? Gratitude journals. What do they make us do? Look for the good things that happen in our day. Mm-hmm. What happened good in your day? Sit down. There's a reason for that, because it puts us in gratitude. So now when people talk to us, that's the vibe that we giving off. So when you talk to people, treat them like they're your gratitude journal, not your therapist.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Treat them like, oh, hey man, how you doing? Man, I just did. What's 3 things that happened good to you today before? But they don't even should have to ask you that. That should be the things that you talk to them about. What are the good things that's happening? That's what they really want to hear. That's truly what they want to hear. So when people call you, you want to add value, treat them like your gratitude journal. Only talk about the stuff that you're grateful for. Mm-hmm. That's it. Don't talk about nothing else. Save the other stuff for, there's maybe 1 or 2 people in your life who you can do this with, because y'all have that type of relationship. Get a therapist and God. Those are the main people who should be hearing your problems. Mm-hmm. Therapist and God. Now, if you need to bounce ideas, that's different. Hey, I need your opinion. Now that person is involved. It's not trauma dumping. I need your opinion on this. I've been talking to the shorty, and this is what we go. Hey, am I the one tripping? Now they're part of the conversation to be able to give their insight. Mm-hmm. And now there's value in there. Instead of you saying, man, my girl tripping again. You bleeding. No. Those are 2 different conversations. Mm-hmm. You don't even need that person on the other end. A lot of times when we vent, we don't even need that person there. They could put the phone down, walk away. We don't even know that they're gone because we just blah, 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 blah. Nah.
And I'm going to tell you, that was another video that I seen, and he was saying that when you call, set the intentions. Hey, do you need my opinion, or do you need me to hear you out?
100%. Yep.
That right there opens the gap, because if I need you to hear me out, I don't need to judge you.
Yep.
But if you need my opinion, you get my perspective and my judgment. Yep. So we gotta be intentional with the words and how we approach these conversations. I'm gonna tell you, I learned all of this 36 hours ago, just scrambling through TikTok.
Yeah.
And finding these questions and these right starter questions to ask people.
Yeah.
And another thing, grow your knowledge.
Yeah.
Grow your knowledge. I love cologne. I love talking to Nehemiah and Chuck about cologne. Y'all need to grab this. Hey, what's the last thing you got? Hey, Spice Bomb. I'm going right to JCPenney. Smell it. Oh, this is fire. I got to grab it. Hey, hold off. Wait till the holidays. They give you the value set. $67 with the travel. See, when you grow your knowledge, you add in value, man.
Take a
We
sip,
don't need
man.
no more footage, y'all. We don't need no more footage.
Done, man. The show is done, right? Like, I should not. If you grow your knowledge, there's people right now who, if they call my phone, I don't have to talk to them for a whole year, because the next time we talk, it's going to be the exact same thing. It could be the exact. Don't be one of those people.
Mhm.
Don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people that's always stuck in the mud and quicksand. So it don't matter how much time can pass, the conversation is going to be exactly the same. That means that there has been no growth on your end. There's no growth. But if you constantly grow, and every single time I talk to you is different, I could talk to you every week and it's going to be something new. But if I don't need to talk to you every week. You don't need to be calling me every week. If you haven't grown your knowledge, if you haven't increased your gratitude list, if you have not increased what value you bring, don't call me every week. We don't need to talk every week, because it's the same. You just want to hear my voice at this point, and I don't need to hear your voice. I don't need to hear your voice. That's what the text messaging and social media is for.
Yeah.
But you're not bringing value now. You might just be bored. You might just be bored and you just want to talk to somebody. That's when you talk to God, because God's going to have way better answers for you. God is going to have way better answers for you. He's going to steer you way better than I can, because my defense is going to be up. I could tell in the first few minutes of how this conversation, oh, this nigga's on the same stuff.
Yeah.
He's on the same stuff, man. Now I'm not even listening. I didn't already. I'm on my laptop and stuff. I'm just active listening now. Yep. Because you're not even, we're not engaging with each other. You were just sitting in the house bored like you always are at this time. Like, nah, bring value, because in this world, if you bring value, you receive it.
That's a fact.
You receive it, man.
Last but not least, another gem that I do is action items, takeaway. I'll give you a perfect example. I was talking to my brother. He's DJing down at Power Plant. He was like, yeah, Shaq is coming and he's DJing. I'm like, you think Shaq really be spinning on the turntables? He was like, yeah, he was like, I don't know. He said, but I'm going to see. I said, all right, I'm going to call you in another week or so and you let me know. I waited a week and a half, called him. He knew what it was about. I'm like, hey, just following up. Did you go see Shaq? Oh, yeah. Shaq was DJing, but he blew the speakers out at Power Plant and he left 30 minutes earlier. So it grew the value of our conversation based off setting an action item of, okay, I'm going to check back within a week or two to follow up on what we talked about or what we're working on.
Right. Hey, look, man, if y'all don't take me from this call, we just showed y'all how to be of value to the people in your life, which is one of the most, once again, use this word, one of the most valuable things that we could have done. We just showed you how to bring value to the people in your life. And this skill set right here will take you very, 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 very far, extremely far in life. This will take you very far in life. You will see the change in the energy on how you receive. You'll see the change in the things that you're invited to. You'll see the change on how people want to be around you. Like when I was in middle school and elementary school, I wasn't getting invited to no parties. Now I get invited to everything because of the value that I bring. And it's not to toot my own horn or anything, because it's tough. It's tough because naturally our brains want to go to worst case scenario. Our brains want to vent. Our brains want to do this. But I've learned to not do that. And if you can do that, man, I'm telling you, you're going to get promotions at work. Like the people at my job love me. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't know if I even did anything this week except for make people feel good. Except for give people praise. I give everybody at the work praise. Everybody, from the bosses to the technicians, everybody. When I see them, I'm giving them praise like they own the company. They the lowest people. I was in Tulsa and the front desk person, we just hired her. She's the girlfriend of one of the employees. I met her one other time. And the first thing I say to her, she work in the front, is, hey, thank you for bringing this feminine energy. Because she had candies at her desk. All this. I was like, this place looked like crap before you came. I see you got the candies out. Nobody would have done that. She's like, see, You know what I mean? Those little things, giving them praise, giving them this. It doesn't matter what level that they are. You're going to make people feel good. Make them feel good. And I promise, what? Come on now. Come on now.
We don't need no more footage. Make people feel good.
Make people feel good. Make people feel good. Make people feel good, man. That's a superpower. That's a superpower. That's why all these women be on me, man. You know, we got to add that bad humor in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
man, I'm gonna tell you, this conversation added value. We don't feel drained. We don't feel like we've been in school all day being pressured with information and knowledge. It's something that's easy, light, and that'll keep you full throughout the rest of your day.
Look, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's so crazy because I just sent my man something of value, right? I just sent my man something of value. And I was like, he was kind of like putting me on a little bit to he hit some people once he found out that I had the AI. He started calling people. He was like, yo, my man's like this. So the first thing I said was, look, before you do this, and he got his man's on the phone, this is what I'm gonna do. I have a referral program, right? So look, just so you know, you're not just sending people. If you send them to me and they book, I'm gonna send you $100. So I went and I sent them the PDF. Like, look, I know you be thinking about people and you getting excited, but just know that there's also value in here, right? Send you this. Can y'all see this? I'm gonna show y'all. Can y'all see my screen? Look what he just sent me right here. This thing right here. And the title of it says, do for others what they can't do for themselves. You see, I sent him the PDF yesterday, and this morning he sent me this out of I don't know what this book is, but it says, do for others what they can't do for themselves. See what I mean? It's not no games. I'm telling y'all, like, life. This is real life. Like, I'm not about to have you calling people, putting them on the peak lead, and I'm not going to do something for you.
Right.
I'm telling you what the value is before you even start. Look, before you start getting all excited, just know that there's value in here for you too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lace you up. I'm gonna bless you the same way you blessing me with these people. So now that energy exchange is fair. And my whole goal with my company is to pay people more than they're worth. Mm-hmm. I want people looking at their paychecks like, are you sure? Because I've been on the receiving end of never being paid what I was worth. And I'm adding value that way as a business owner in all areas of our life. Overpay people, give people value for what they're worth. And I promise you it'll come back to you tenfold.
Most definitely.
If they worth $10, pay them 20. Pay them 20. I promise that the value that they start bringing, you paying them, they only worth 10, you give them 20, they're going to start bringing $50 worth of value to you. They're going to start bringing $50. Then you give them 100. And now you become a person of influence because now you challenging them to be better, a better version of themselves. Mm-hmm. And now they're going to be like, yo, my man has just been blessing me. They're going to be like, they're going to look at the work that they doing and what they being common as a blessing.
Yeah.
So be that blessing in somebody's life, man.
Talk that talk, man. We in rare form today. We can go all day. You know, I can rebuttal everything that he's saying, but add value. Shout out to Boo Man. Boo Man, I got you. But I got some questions I gotta ask, and then I'll be able to. I need to know type of scents you like, fresh, the wood notes. I got you.
Yeah.
We adding value, y'all.
Really do. He really do. When I went to his house, the first thing he did was throw out 7 colognes downstairs.
ready for the. I'm gonna tell you to grow the knowledge. I didn't know that. I don't want to say the wrong word, but you worked for a flower company. What's the term?
Florist.
Okay. I did not know that. I wanted to get in the flowers. She's like, hey man, all you gotta do is get this, get that, put it together, blase, skip, move. he's adding value. He has knowledge in that.
Yep.
And every time if I'm down, if I don't have nothing to do, I go to JCPenney and I just smell colognes.
Yep.
Smell perfumes, because I love buying women perfume based off of how I think you should smell.
Yeah.
Or what I think you may like. And then we can talk. And if you don't, we'll get back together what you like. But yeah.
Yeah. I used to be a florist, y'all. I'll tell you how to put an arrangement together.
See?
Put the arrangements together.
See?
And then we freak it during the prom season, and then we would spray paint the roses with the gold. Spray paint the roses. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what kind of, you want to get your girl some fire? Don't get her no red. Don't get her no white. Go get her the fire and ice roses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that are red that turn white.
See? I don't even know. I don't even know. See, now I got to call you back and get knowledge. And I feel like, no disrespect, but I feel like all men shouldn't have some knowledge of flowers, because that's what women love.
Right.
And for you having that knowledge, I don't got to go to the store and have an hour conversation. I could spend that hour with you, asking you questions and things like that.
Absolutely. And I'm about to, just so y'all know I ain't lying, I'm about to put y'all on. Look at this fire and ice road. Look at that.
See?
Come on.
That's fire.
Come here. Look at that. Look at that.
I ain't even know they made stuff like that.
Those are real. Those are
real deal.
They made like that. Yep.
See?
They made like that. This is people ain't even knowing. Look, see how it's real with the look. When was the last time? Look, just like I said, fire and ice roses. You pull up on your girl with the fire and ice roses. You put the thing together. The you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, the baby breath. Like,
yes, you put me onto that.
I'm telling y'all, man. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what the baby breath is, just so y'all know that I ain't, because sometimes I be gaslighting y'all.
Yeah,
see,
that's a baby breath. Yeah,
right here. This with the baby breath. So you mix that with you put the green, the baby breath, and then the white roses. Pff, now your bouquet. See, look, this is what it looked like bunched together. You see that with the roses sticking in the middle right there, with the green wrapped around it. Come on, look. You see how they look. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like. You see that there? Did that pop up? That's what it looked like right there. That's what it looked like. You see with the baby breath and the green, you see how it make that bouquet nice and full on them?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
See, look at the comments. Pinky said, this new to me. They have beautiful flowers. Now, Boo Man can say, hey, that's value in our conversation there.
You know what I'm saying? I made this to myself. Now, you florist and you know what to tell them. They be like, oh,
you know what to tell them. Yep.
You know about this? That's how you make them look full, man. So value, man. Value.
We had to come back like this. When we missed like 2-3 days, well, we missed a whole week.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad, y'all. It's been a week.
On Wednesday.
Y'all know we had to come back with something. Come on. Look. See, so you gonna be getting the car, and that's value. That's value.
It's value, man. You want to go a different route? Go with the carnelians, the carnations. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them with so many different. You hit them with so many different ones. You know what I mean? I ain't playing no games with y'all, man. I'm about to. Your boy knows some stuff, man. Hey, now I get what it's like to be an unk. This is what unk means. And this is what OG means. You got that world knowledge, and this is what you present to people.
Yeah.
If I got so much bad stuff happening in my life right now, this show would be depressing. But look what we talk about. Look what we talking about. We bring value no matter what. We don't. We push all that positivity on y'all. Nothing else.
Man, this conversation is giving me clarity, gratitude, and showing me what I need to continue to walk down this path of just adding value in people's life.
Yep.
Saying it. Like I told him. I told the guy, I said, I never even seen you in person. But you told me that you want to do film and photography. And the information that I have, if it's a lot or little, if I don't share that with you, I failed you as a person.
Right.
I said, how many people in your family or friends told you something like that? He said, I never heard. So that's just how I am as a person. I want to add value to people's lives.
Right. And Zen AM, that was the whole point of this. That's the whole point of our show, man. Bring value, man. And I hope that we doing it for y'all. Because
definitely.
Y'all doing it for us. Y'all doing it for us.
That's a fact.
Y'all doing it for us.
Yeah.
So look, y'all, that's the end of our show. We could go forever. Oh, we didn't even talk. That's what I'm saying, man. We got a versus this week.
We do?
Yeah.
Who?
Joe and Darnell Jones.
Oh, when?
You
know, I be saying when they be posting it, but I be like, is it fake or not, Joe?
Versus... that mess do be looking fake. We make.
Oh my goodness! When is August the 20th?
That's Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Wednesday. I need to get them flowers.
Thursday.
I need to get them baby breaths.
Come on.
See, set the vibe up.
See the value.
Oh man.
Joe versus Darnell Jones. We might have to
be fire.
Yeah, we might have to just do what our man's does and just do the live on that one. We might just have to go live on that one. Like I don't know who that dude is who be I don't know how he be getting those verses first, but he be getting them first and be streaming them live before they even drop. I don't know how he do it. I gotta find out. But yeah, we got Joe and Darnell Jones. So we could talk about that on Wednesday. Yeah, we could talk about that on Wednesday. We can go over see who.
Yeah. We gonna do that Wednesday. We're
Wednesday show. We're gonna talk about that. So make sure y'all bring all y'all single women here for me. Because I'm about to be up in the house with some champagne.
Yeah, I hear that.
Champagne like they had on the Wayans Brothers. What she say?
Piggy says, me and Boo Man was doing research on both of them. This is gonna be a fire show.
Oh yeah. I already know who I think will win, but I'm gonna keep that to myself till Wednesday. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah. Because we'll be another 2 hours. We going. Y'all already know we coming with it.
Yeah.
Predictions on Wednesday,
and then Friday, or maybe even Thursday, we go live with it. But Friday we'll talk about it. So we got
most definitely.
And Friday we go over the highlights. All right, y'all. I hope y'all found some value in this. I hope this helps somebody out there. I hope this helps us change and recalibrate how we interact with people, family members, strangers, everybody in our lives, people at our jobs, all of this stuff. These are some powerful techniques that go all the way down to Dale Carnegie. This goes all the way down to Dale Carnegie. If anybody's never even read Dale Carnegie, some of these are techniques that stem all the way down to him with win friends and how to win friends and influence people, which was one of the most sold books. So if you really, really, really want to start learning how to get value, go read that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, one of the most firest books out there that teaches a lot of the stuff that we just talked about, y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Numerology, where you at?
Numerology? I was just thinking about that. Where you at? We're gonna call you out on Wednesday. Holla.